So I am going to experiment with a new style of video. I think I'm going to call it like what's for dinner. So I'm just going to show you, I think like that type of, that's the thing. Oh, that's Eric. So I know that there's videos entitled what's for dinner, so I think I'm just going to for that, so kind of show you guys what I'm having for dinner, because honestly, like, I feel in a pretty good routine and I don't really want to change up my breakfast and lunch very much. So I'll just show you different things for dinner. So I'm on the WW Blue plan, and I think I have now 25 this week because I think I went down points a day. And for tonight's dinner, I have, let's see, I have 7, 8, 9, I have 10 points available plus 4 fit points. So I am going to be using my fit points and or weekly this time because I want to do the plan like exactly as it's written. Eric's also cooking his dinner. So 14 points for dinner. So let me show you what I'm going to make, because it's going to be kind of a mishmash. All right, I have rice cooking, so I'm going to use 6 points worth of rice, and then I am going to try to use leftovers. So oh, and this is just watching the baby just put him down. So what I'm going to, okay, there is a local restaurant, I think there's a couple of them actually around here down in Southern California, called Mama's on 39. Is it Mama's on 39, Eric?
Yep.
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 Mama's on 39. And they had a Korean rice bowl that was amazing. And it was kind of weird. Like, they call it a Korean rice bowl. It's very much like, I don't think it's authentic in the slightest. So it had some steak, and it had peppers, onions, actually peppers, onions, I'm going to throw mushrooms, I don't think I have mushrooms, black beans, and then a sauce, and it was supposed to be over rice, but we ordered it to go and it did not have it.
No, we did the, what is that called, Uber Eats?
Yeah, and there were lots of problems.
Yeah, there was lots of problems with that, but they brought a rice bowl with 0 rice in it.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to do, this is 0, 0, 0 on blue, 0, and I'm trying to like use up things in case you couldn't tell. And then this is 3 points. I just weighed it out, so this is 3 points worth of leftover top sirloin steak. And I am going to have 5 points of this. I love Mr. Yoshida. I know that it is, this is a lot of points for what it is, but I love it, and I think it's going to be delicious, and I just figured this will be fairly quick and easily to kind of stir fry together. Alright, so this is definitely not necessarily the portions of everything that I would like. Eric's making tacos using ground chicken this time.
Yeah, ground chicken tacos. Different.
And he's and he is trying Aldi's low carb tortilla. Oh, if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, my husband does keto and I do Weight Watchers. Okay, so this is, does not look appealing at all, but it's definitely still sauteing. So I added salt, pepper. I do kind of want to season these a little bit more, like on this one, just in case the sauce doesn't go super far. So I am just going to tap in some ginger. This like, I hope one day I could become a really good cook, because just kind of like freestyling it is, oh no, that seems like a lot. That's onion powder. I'm definitely going to stir. So I have ginger, onion powder, the salt, pepper already, and I'm just going to add a little bit of these crushed red peppers to maybe give it a little bit of a zing, because the Mr. Yoshida sauce is really, really, really sweet. Yeah, so I had the black beans, the peppers. I did not have a lot of peppers left, and then some onions that I cut up for something that I'm just trying to use all the leftovers, and then the mushrooms that are probably getting a little bit on the too old side. So yeah, just trying to use up what's in the fridge. The steak is now added. I really don't want to cook the steak that much, just kind of warm it up all together, because Eric, who cooks my steak for me, cooked it super well. Okay, so I don't have the proper measuring to get the exact five points that I want to out of this sauce, but I want to make sure, because this is a very high in point sauce, that I'm not going too over, but also that I get all the sauce that I can. So I'm going to weigh it. So I'm going to like pour a little, check how much it weighs, pour a little, check how much it weighs. We don't have the kitchen space, see, to film while I'm doing that, but I just want to let you know, kitchen scale is a must for Weight Watchers, in my opinion. Alright, this is what my dinner ended up looking like. Once again, I'm never going to win a prize for beautiful food. I'll let you know how it tastes, but I think maybe I could have used less points worth of sauce. Right? Like, could this look any uglier? Like, theirs kind of actually, it looked better because they have more bell peppers, but I really don't have that many bell peppers. But it kind of looked like this, minus the rice, because I didn't get any rice with my meal. Alright, so I'm going to eat this and let you know how it is. That dinner was incredible. So good. So easy, use leftovers, so happy. Great start to this video. I know it's not like exactly easy to duplicate, but like you saw me, I just threw stuff in, so I would recommend just throw stuff in. It was great. Hi, so I don't know if this next recipe, actually I know it's not going to be for tonight, I'm making something else, but I'm going to prep a little bit for a dinner for another night. I'm going to make just really basic shredded chicken, but this time I'm going to be using my mom's Instant Pot for the first time because she makes shredded chicken all the time. So Eric is working and making noise, so that's why I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm doing and introing here, but I won't be talking. Eric will put music or something over it. Supposedly it's easy, so we'll see. Sam is still sleeping, so even though it had, even though it's like lunchtime or before lunchtime, I am going to try to start making my dinner. So this, for tonight's dinner, I'm going to make D. Ward's Cooks. I don't know how, I don't really know how to say his name. His version of the 2-ingredient dough pizza. So I'm going to try to make the crust to make tonight a little bit easier of it. So but his is 3 ingredients, and I think his portions are a little bit different, so just have to see how it turns out. Oh, I'm also going to do a montage of things, because if you can't hear, Eric is still doing work. Daddy woke up from a nap, huh, Sammy? Yeah, are you going to have lunch with Mama and Daddy? Yeah. So, all meal prepping is going to hold because we're going to have lunch together. Are you excited? Yeah. Are you happy? So, Sam has just finished dinner and is trying to practice using his straw, right? So, we're going to play and do bath and stuff like that. And while I'm putting him down, Erik is actually going to assemble the pizza. So, just to let you know, I'm going to use 1 point of the sauce. So this whole thing is 12 points, which is a lot. But with my fit points, I'm going to have enough points, and I am using my fit points in weeklies and stuff, so this is going to be fine. And then so he's going to assemble my pizza, so you guys won't see the assembly of it. And then I have my cheese and turkey pepperoni all weighed out, and I'll show you what the pizza is like before I'm ready to eat it. Okay, so this looks great. This is the pizza out of the oven, and I'm going to sit down and eat it. This is what's for dinner for Tuesday. It is Wednesday. Oh, and in case, sorry about the light. In case you are wondering, I am still wearing the same thing because I have not showered. Yeah, so this little guy, even though he's big and he's almost 8 months old, in the morning times frequently he still needs some little comfort mommy time in the wrap, and he kind of gets a little fussy, but then put him in the wrap and he's fine. So I'm going to have a little helper help me start prepping dinner. So I'm going to make the Mississippi pot roast, but with chicken, and I have to do a little twist because of ingredients issues. So let me show you. Alright, so I have 2 pounds, about 2 pounds of chicken breast, pepperoncinis. Now I am, oh, it's taking a while to focus. I'm going to use a little fewer of these than necessary, or than called for, because I don't want things super spicy. And then we have ranch, chicken broth, and then, so brown gravy, they didn't, I went to Aldi's this week for my grocery shopping, and it is so much cheaper there. And they didn't have au jus gravy that I could find. So I'm just going to do brown gravy and see how it turns out. Alright, so I am just going to have a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. And then I believe that the recipe, this is a pound dropper recipe. I believe that the recipe calls for 6 of the pepperoncinis. And like if using it whole and then some of the juice. I'm just going to have 2 because being pregnant really did mess with my taste buds, and so I'm just going to add a little bit of the juice. And yeah, so I really can't do spicy things at all. And I'm going to sprinkle this brown gravy packet on here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but so her recipe, oh, and then I'm just going to use about the same amount of ranch dressing, because those should be, or ranch seasoning. I'm going to eyeball it. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit more, because I do love ranch. Okay. And then I'm going to cover it, and then once it starts getting a little bit more juicy, then I'll stir in the thing. But so her recipe calls for butter. I want to try to keep this 0 points, so I am, Sammy, you're on camera, so I'm not going to have any butter. So this, I think, is going to be 0 points. Okay, so dinner almost already ready. Hi, so I think I have something called the weaning flu, either that or I have the beginning of mastitis, because I feel pretty awful. I've already had mastitis a couple times. So I'm paring down dinner. I was going to have asparagus and corn with it. I am making corn for my mom because she's going to have the same thing, and just because I had it, I just want something really simple because I'm not feeling very good at all. But poor mom doesn't get asparagus because I'm not feeling well. But let me show you what it looks like. Big surprise, not pretty. So I did take the pepperoncinis out and I shredded it. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you about last night's meal. Okay, let me sit down for a bit because I'm feeling weak. Last night's pizza, I would say it was good, not worth a point. It wasn't anything spectacular. Like, it tasted like 2-ingredient dough pizza basically. The texture was good. It did crisp up really nicely, and that is awesome. But you know what, one day in my lofty goals, maybe of things I'll never do, I would like to have a pizza challenge. Like, have a week of pizzas, try all the different pizza crusts and figure out which ones are the best for Weight Watchers. Like best for points, best for taste, all those things, because I do love pizza. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and tell you, because I did have a bite, what I think of it. Also, I have made this before. It is really good. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is 0 points, because I didn't add any of the butter or anything that would really add points, which is awesome. So I'm just going to pair it with some rice because I can't, honestly, I can't deal with anything right now. I just gotta get to bed. So I'll show you what it ends up being. This is super good, super easy. And I would actually put in another pepperoncini or two because it is missing some of the bite, because you know I put it in a little bit less. So that is my update. Oh, and the brown gravy part, great. Worked out just fine. Tastes really good. This is my simple dinner. 9 points for the rice, chicken and rice. Well, this was not planned necessarily, but because I am still not feeling well, Chipotle, it's what's for dinner. I just get a bowl and it is very points friendly. Hey, good morning. It is very early Friday morning, and I get up and pump, and Eric and I switch off. So I don't think I have the weaning flu thing. I believe that I had either mastitis or the beginning of it, because I definitely have a red, I'm turning red and it's warm and stuff. So I'm taking a hot shower, trying to get rid of it. I might have to go to the doctor's today if it doesn't get better. I still don't have a fever, so I've had mastitis 3 times before, and the last time, because I didn't have a fever, they didn't give me antibiotics, and so I'm kind of waiting to see if I have a fever, because I don't want to go there and just not get anything and waste my time. So we'll see. But I am trying to, because I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm trying to prep dinner for tonight while Sam is still sleeping. He could get up at any time and need to be rocked for a bit, but I'm trying. So I'm making a chicken pot pie bubble up. Is bubble up the new word for casserole? Because it kind of seems like it is. I could be wrong. So this is an Emily Bites recipe, and let me show you what I'm doing. So in here I just have a teaspoon of olive oil, so not a ton, and then some carrots, and I am just supposed to cook these for about 7 or 8 minutes to get them all softened up. Okay, so I have the casserole dish, and I'm just supposed to add the peas and then the chicken. So this is the shredded chicken that I made from the Instant Pot. Eric did use some of this to do some blue cheese. He likes to have chicken and blue cheese for his keto things. And then we're just supposed to use a tablespoon or a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper, so not a lot. So I'm just going to I do kind of like some peppery taste. So I'm going to add some pepper, and then this is supposed to be a teaspoon of thyme. So once again, I'm not going to carefully measure. I am just going to sprinkle it because that is how I choose to cook. Alright, now I have to go get the carrots. Oh, the baby's awake. Oh no. Okay. I think he fell back asleep, but I have to hurry. So I'm going to add the carrots. I didn't get to cook them, so they're as much as they oh, there he is. Alright. The kiddo is actually content, at least for the moment, in his high chair. I found a toy that he hasn't played with in a long time to give him to play with. I'll show him to you. Actually, I'll show him. I'll let him say hi right now. Sammy, can you say good morning to everybody? Uh-oh, did I distract you? Are you not going to sit nicely play with that? Oh, you're debating about it? Alright, we'll see. Alright, so I poured some gravy. Sorry, my mom came in to say hi, so I kind of stopped a little bit. Uh-oh, and now someone's wanting more attention, so. Okay, well, this is trying to cook with a little baby. Oh. I'll try to find another new toy and see if I can finish this prep work. Alright, so now I have some canned biscuit pieces that I just chopped up into quarters that I am going to sprinkle throughout here. Alright, so now I'm just gonna, stir and coat these and then cover it, put it in the fridge for later, and someone cannot wait. Ta-da! Magically, it's dinner time, and this is all done. I'm very excited. So I think I said I am making this also to share with my parents, and my dad can't have dairy. So I actually looked it up, and this is going to save me a lot of points, which is awesome. So it's divided into 1/6 portions, and if you're doing the blue plan like it is for the recipe, it is going to be 7 points, but I believe it's only going to be like 4 or 5 points if for 1/6 of it if you leave out the dairy aspect. So, because if you think about it, there's not a lot of like high points things. It's just a biscuit, and if you're just having like this portion. Anyway, I'm excited. I forgot to tell you how dinner was. So dinner was very tasty, not that filling. But also remember, I didn't add cheese, but I don't know how much cheese would affect that. Anyway, so I think I'm going to end the video here. So I think I showed you Monday through Fridays dinners. Hopefully that gave you guys some ideas. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please check out our little small shop that Eric and I have, and that where we hand sew bags and stuff. And please also don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and if you are new, we'd love to have the subscribe. Sorry, super tired. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye.